Good morning everybody. Today we will make garlic bread. As you know, I have uploaded many times how to make bread. So the base is the same for all the breads, only it has a variation like garlic bread, buns, donuts, then there are dinner rolls. So today we are going to make garlic bread. Now to make garlic bread, the ingredients that you require are 7 to 8 pieces of garlic which are chopped fine. Then I require 2.5 to 3 cups of maida. You can make it half maida and half atta. You can add any other flours. If you want to make gluten free, you can use almond flour. You can use any other flour that is available. You can use jawar atta, you can use nachni atta. Add it along with wheat flour atta or with maida. So I use 2.5 cups of maida and half a cup of wheat flour I am using in this. And I need 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of dry instant yeast. You can use any brand. You get a lot of brands in Amazon. Please refer to my previous video of making breads for the proper method and ingredients that you require. So now take all these things and mix them all up with very lukewarm water, or you can use half milk and half water, but it should be lukewarm. You dip your finger and see. It should not be hot because the yeast cannot bear very hot temperatures. Then they die and your flour will not rise. So you will not get good bread. It will be a flat bread. So now let us begin with the procedure. First you add water or milk and water or only milk and mix up the dough properly. Take 1.5 cup of milk, water, whatever, lukewarm it should be, and make a nice soft dough and keep on kneading it for at least 15 to 20 minutes. The kneading procedure also I have given in my previous video. You can refer to that. It is pull, stretch and roll. Pull, stretch and roll. You don't have to be very harsh on the floor because there is yeast working on the floor. So it will not rise properly. So you have to take a lot of care while kneading the dough. And whenever you feel that your dough is sticking, you can add a little bit of butter or little bit of oil or ghee, whatever you want to use. But don't make it more than 2 tablespoons, otherwise it will get very heavy. Maximum you can use is 2 tablespoons in 2.5 to 3 cups of flour. So now keep on kneading it for 15 to 20 minutes and then cover it and keep it for 45 minutes or 1 hour until it rises to double its size. See, you can see the dough is getting softer as you keep on kneading it. The texture is changing. It is becoming more smooth. It is joining. You can see there are no cracks, no air gaps. So now you can knead it another 4 to 5 minutes and then keep it covered in a warm place for it to rise to double its size. After kneading it for 15 to 20 minutes, it has become nice and smooth. So I have applied little butter and rolled it up, and I am going to cover it and keep it for 1 hour. I have covered it with a plate and I am going to put a towel over it to keep it warm, since nowadays it is a bit cold. So you have to make it warm so that it rises fast and does not need so much time to rise. After 45 minutes, punch out all the air, add 1 tablespoon of milk powder and small chopped pieces of garlic and knead it for another 10 minutes. I have added small chopped pieces of garlic, 8 to 10 pieces of garlic. I have chopped them fine, and I am adding 1 tablespoon of milk powder to give it the good taste. Milk powder enhances the taste of bread. Now knead it for another 10 minutes and again cover it and keep it for 10 to 15 minutes. Knead it, mix up everything so that it gets into the dough. Knead it for 10 minutes. See, it's such a nice smooth texture now. And keep it covered for 15 minutes. punch out all the air and knead it nicely. Pull, stretch, fold. Pull, stretch, fold. Now cover it and keep it for another 15 minutes. It has doubled in size after 10-15 minutes. So now I will roll out the shapes that I want to make and put it in the oven. Grease the baking tray with some oil or ghee or butter, and now shape the bread dough and place it on this tray. Cut the dough into two sections. Now we will roll out 2 garlic bread shapes. Flatten out the bread dough into a round shape, either with the palm of your hand or with a rolling pin. Now apply butter on it and little bit of oregano. The garlic pieces are already there. I am applying butter and then I will put little oregano. I have put butter and oregano. Now I will fold this, close the edges and give it some cuts, and then place it on the baking tray. Then now cover this for another 15-20 minutes. Let it rise to its maximum. Then keep it in the oven for 20 minutes at 180 degrees temperature. I have placed it on the baking tray. Now I will add little oil to both of them and cover it for 10 to 15 minutes until it comes up to its full size, and then I'll place it in the oven. Put on the oven 5 minutes before you keep the bread to bake. At 200 degrees 20 minutes. Keep it on for 5 minutes and then place the baking tray in the center layer. Keep it in the center layer, the middle one. 1, 2, 3, the center one. See, it has risen to its full size. Now I can place it in the oven. "20 minutes, 200 degrees temperature, slightly less than 200. After 20 minutes, 200 degrees temperature, the bread is well baked. Garlic bread is ready to serve. Keep it in a nice place, keep it on the wire rack, let it cool down, and then you can put it in silver foil or butter paper and place it in a nice place, clean place, and use it as and whenever you require. And you can also refrigerate in the evening and the next morning remove it from the fridge so that it lasts you longer. Now it is cold, so I have packed it in silver foil and I am going to place it in the bread box. My bread is ready. Garlic bread, very delicious, healthy, clean, neat, homemade, yummy. Use it as and when. I think it should last me 4 days at least. So now I'm going to refrigerate it and use it whenever I need. Thanks for watching my video. Do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.